What's going on, winners? My name is Bottle of Win, and today I'm going to be doing the Los Santos connection for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to do it by yourself. Now, this is the highest paying mission in GTA 5 online that I know of. I've played pretty much all of them, but as far as I know, through my research and from playing them, this one pays you the most. Especially if you pick up all the money drops, which is where a lot of money is. I believe there's about 8 to 10 grand in the money drops alone. So if you do this online with a group of people and take advantage of the money and RP bonus that you get for playing with a full lobby, and if you manage to get all of the money yourself, all the dropped money, wow, I am terrible at driving. But if you manage to get all the dropped money yourself, you'll be making around $30,000 to $35,000. Doing this by yourself, I believe you'll make around 20 grand or 30 grand. Just from doing it by yourself. And this is a pretty easy mission to do it by yourself. There's just a couple little things to make your life a little bit easier. A couple places where usually being alone you struggle. Like the hack and at the airport. So to do this my way, you are going to need a Kuruma. Honestly, like if you're past level 25 and you don't have one of these, I'm sorry, but you've been wasting your money on things that aren't important yet. Because I believe you should buy the Kuruma before you buy any other car. Simply for things like this. Like you can do most any 1 to 6 person mission by yourself if you have a Kuruma. So the first thing you're going to do obviously is go to the drug deal and just simply go there, kill everyone, and jump in the Granger. It's just like if you're doing it with a group of people, but obviously you're doing it by yourself. Come in here. Like that guy, and now we kill everybody. Dude. Going for headshots also will pay off a lot because you'll get 60 to 70 kills, possibly 80 if you take a long time and make sure you kill a lot of the vehicles that'll chase after you, because Grangers will pretty much be coming at you constantly. These guys. But if you aim for heads, you'll get more XP, and with all the kills, you'll make a lot of XP on the kills alone, let alone the 3,400 or so you're going to make from the mission itself. Come on, stop moving. There we go. Ooh, nice glitch. But anyway. Break this box open. You can use your car, you can just shoot it. Shooting it works just fine. Just don't use explosives. If you use explosives, you'll blow up the money. Oh, shoot. I had 8 grand, by the way. Just so you know. So you get $1,000 from there. I'm just going to jump into my... And at the end, I'll add $1 grand. Anyway. That hiccup out of the way. Oops. Bye. You can take your time and kill everybody if you want. You'll get more XP that way, but usually I just let them shoot at me because they can't actually kill me and move on with my life. I'm just terrible at driving. So now you're going to Burro Heights, and here, I'm sure you've done the mission before, but here there's a couple things you're going to want to do prior to doing the hack, because the hack is the hard part here when you're by yourself, because you don't have anyone to cover you, and people pretty much continuously spawn and try to kill you. So while you're hacking, obviously you can't shoot, and that causes problems. When you get here, just drive up the hill. It's a quicker way than following all the curvy roads and dirt roads that you're probably going to spin off and lose a door anyway. Just this head. I recommend blowing these things up before you get too close to them. Simply because the Kuruma does a lot of things great except for take explosions. It does not take explosions lightly. Usually it means you're dead. Which is why during missions that the Kuruma is so good. The Kuruma takes bullets very, very well, as you guys can see, but it can't take explosions. Well, the benefit of doing a mission with the Kuruma is you don't get shot at with explosions very often. Until the very end. Because at the end you have to deal with an attack buzzard, which usually is the only thing that causes me problems. Well, I suppose you could do this with an insurgent, therefore you wouldn't have to worry about much. But an insurgent's windows... Okay. Xbox almost froze. That almost sucked. But the Insurgent's windows are not bulletproof. Not at all bulletproof. With these windows, I believe the windows aren't technically bulletproof, but they're so stupidly small that you almost never get shot through them. Like if you park and you have 4 guys with assault rifles, NPC. I'm talking about NPCs here. Players is a whole different story. But if you park and you have like 4 guys with assault rifles shooting at you, there's a fair chance that they'll start to do some serious damage to you. Players, on the other hand, since players have the lock-on ability, a player can actually kill you out of one of these things really, really easy if they know where to aim and what gun to use. But anyway, okay, so once you have everybody dead, or well, most everybody dead, to protect you from this direction over here, which you can do, I suppose you could drive it, but usually I just ram into it a couple times. You want to move this truck so that it's sideways-ish. Something like that. And then now you have protection from this side. Break that, so I have that later. Then I usually bring my Kuruma in, park my Kuruma right here. Set up my weapon wheel real quick. And I don't know if these... I'll throw... No, I'm not going to waste proximity mine. Come on, come at me. Okay, I guess those guys aren't coming after me. Anyway, getting into the laptop. My computer, external, hack connect, 6726, and I can hear gunfire, which isn't a great thing. Okay, what do we got? Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to move this car out of the way, because I find every time I come here and go to do this, somebody hides behind that car and sits there and shoots at me. Usually that's why I park the Kuruma here. An Insurgent would be better for that as well, because an Insurgent's a lot bigger and it'd be a lot harder for them to shoot through an Insurgent. But again, certain windows aren't bulletproof. You'd get shot out of that thing rather quick. You want to be careful coming off of these hills. I learned the hard way one time. Came off the hill, I did a couple barrel rolls, and I lost both driver's side doors. So after I did that, I had, like, basically one side of my car was completely nowhere near bulletproof. So you want to be careful coming over these hills and stuff. Sort of not like that. Anyway, now you're heading to the LSIA airport, or well, I guess it's LSIA, Los Santos International Airport. As you see, when you're driving, you're literally gonna have these guys coming at you non-stop, which basically is just a free 50 XP because you kill that guy and kill. I said die. Kill that guy. And there's 50 more XP. So this is a good way to level up because you can get a ton of kills because these SUVs with 2 people come at you basically constantly, and you can either just outrun them like I am with this guy, or you can stop, wait, kill them and get the 2 kills to get the XP. It just depends on how much time you want to spend doing this mission. Yeah, you better run, fun. Bye. Anyway, so now on your way to LSIA, going to talk about I actually wanted to talk a little bit about the How to Not Suck at Heist series that we're currently working on. So far, me and my friend have recorded the Flecka Job heist that will probably get uploaded after this, even though it's been recorded already, because once I upload the Flecka Job, I want to start uploading the Prison Break shortly after, and we still haven't successfully recorded good footage for the Prison Break. We tried with a group, with me, one of my friends, and 2 randoms. And the problem was, well, I guess it was me, 2 of my friends, and a random. But the problem was, one of my friend's mics had some serious problems, and we were getting some ridiculous backfeed out of it. So that footage was total garbage, because I could hear myself every time I was talking via the party chat. So we're still working on that. We're probably going to redo that here in the next day or so. Anyway, when you get to the airport, after you kill all those guys and take the coke, you're gonna have to blow up this jet. Well, the problem when you're doing this by yourself is as you're grabbing the coke, this jet's taking off. If you come over here, chuck a grenade under it, jet's dealt with before you ever start. So then you just come back over here in your armor Kuruma that hopefully still has doors. If you don't have if you're missing a couple doors, this is kind of more difficult, but still pretty easily. Surprise! What I'm actually gonna do, I've been playing with a couple different methods, and I think what I've come up with that I like best for doing this is you go in here and you kill just enough people that you can come over here and open up all these boxes and take all this money. Reason being, there's about 6 grand or so amongst all of these boxes. So if you break open all the boxes, kill enough people that you don't die when you jump out to grab the money, then you can go outside, get in a buzzard, and then use a buzzard to blow up the coke, because you don't need the coke. You don't get any less money if you don't get it. At least not that I've noticed. Here. That guy. Grab all the money. Okay. I'm a grand short of where I should be. Oh, I forgot to grab the money at Burro Heights. Okay, there's another $1,000 at Burro Heights, and then there's another $1,000 at the Granger that you get. As you can see, I'm at $6,000 right now, and that's literally just from this room alone. You make 6 grand from there. If you get the money from the Granger and you get the money from the from Burro Heights, you'll have 8 grand on top of what you make from the mission itself. So you just get in this thing. Don't suck at aiming like I do. From out here. Actually, then you want to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly the helicopter into here. See if I can take this guy out. Yes, perfect. You want to fly the helicopter into here so you have it inside. Land. Jump out. Oh, don't get killed by the tipsy rotors. That would have sucked. Oh, what did that do? Okay. Anyway. As usually, if you have teammates, you have one guy stand out or hanging out front with the buzzard to take out the guys that come after you. Then another guy goes up here, grabs the coke, grabs an Akruma, and bails. When you're doing this by yourself, you don't have that friend to stand out front. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. Oh, thank God. That could have sucked. I have no health packs and no more body armor, so that would have really been bad. And this plane. And I'm sort of out of here scot-free. If I can learn how to fly. Take this helicopter out, get some extra XP. I'm a terrible pilot, guys, I know. It's okay. As you can see, after you grab the coke, and everything, you didn't have to worry about taking out the supplier that comes after you. Well, he doesn't come after you; he flies away. But if you do it like I did, sort of, without landing the helicopter on top of the plane, like I did, it wasn't exactly the brightest thing. If you bring the helicopter in there with you, it's a lot easier to escape because there's at least 2 SUVs and then a buzzard attack helicopter that will come after you and try to kill you. The problem with just getting in a Kuruma and trying to escape in a Kuruma and drive here is that buzzard follows you, and obviously a buzzard has missiles, and Kurumas don't like missiles. Make $20,000, $20,400, and 3,400 XP, which is actually quite a bit. Not including all of the kills and everything else that you get, all the XP from kills and whatnot. So that time you can see I only got 45 kills. That's because I didn't stick around and kill a lot of those guys in SUVs. I've made over 70 kills doing this before. But I killed a lot more guys in SUVs. I flew around in the buzzard for a little while and blew everybody up. But anyway, that is how to do the Los Santos connection job by yourself. Pretty much, tricks are move the van so that it protects your one side, pick up all the money from all those missions. You would have made $28,400 if you picked up all the money that was available. So that's $28,400 in less than 15 minutes is about how long the mission actually took me. So this is a great way for you to make money by yourself if you're just trying to grind and you don't have any friends online. This is a good way to do it. This is a great mission for doing it. 28 grand is pretty much how much you make doing a Pacific Standard setup job on hard. Actually, no, it's more. You make 26,700 on those. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you found this helpful, definitely leave a like and subscribe. And always, keep on winning.